Yes, it is I, Arnold Schwarzenegger Trump. I will be ranking carb sources today, and I hope that Obama and Joe Biden can shut the fuck up long enough for me to get my words out.
Donald, shut the fuck up. You look like a fucking Teletubby.
Why you got to use both my names like that, man? Come on, man. Hey, man.
Leave a question mark emoji in the comments if you think that Joe Biden sounds like a fake, made-up, stupid name.
It's my government name, bitch. You'll never catch me.
All right, enough from you, you stupid fuck. First off, we're going to be racking sweet potatoes, but I want to subscribe or donate before we get started. Please do so. Now, what the fuck I got to tell you to do that for?
Now, before you ask, I've been busy building up a petwear clothing brand, as well as working on some other more important things. So I wish you, in selling motherfuckers, would just shut the hell up and get me some of your mom's meatloaf.
Oh, God, I love loaf meat.
Quiet, Joe. I guess we can tell you didn't take your meds this morning.
Buy meds. Do you mean acid? Because I took a lot of that this morning.
Oh my God, our fucking president.
Shame looks like there's only one qualified president around here. Anyway, what do you think of sweet potatoes? You dipped shits?
I always put sugar in my potatoes. It's never a question for me.
Oh my God, Joe Sugar and potatoes. Now I know why you married Jill.
Oh, yes, wait a minute. Sweet potatoes are those potatoes made of carrots, right? Ugh, I hate them.
No fuckface. You're way off the mark. Sweet potatoes are far superior to regular potatoes. If the Irish resistance had access to sweet potatoes instead of potatoes, they wouldn't have lost so many great men.
Yeah, I have to agree with you. Their Trump sweet potatoes are absolutely delicious. Put them in a pie, bake them, put them into sweet potato fries. They're just the best potato. And I'm gonna go with S.
Don't you dare disrespect my potatoes. Like that bitch, I am the potato man.
Yes, well, if you were the real potato man, you know that sweet potatoes are far superior than regular potatoes. They're packed with lots of fiber, taste delicious, and you really can't beat a sweet potato with a nice steak. Let's go S tier for this one.
Come on.
Shut the fuck up,
Man.
Joe. You fake Mick, you make me sick.
Yes, precisely. Now, what do we think about Rice?
Rice was the best receiver of all time. Nobody knew what a Hail Mary was until Jerry Rice.
You rice ball.
Talking about carb sources, Joe, it's not 1990 anymore.
Yeah, well, carb sources are pretty lame. Anyway, I'm on that ketosis diet. What you know about that, bitch?
Ketosis is probably the name of your skeletal system because you're literally an old bag of bones.
Yeah, so let's stop talking about Joe's tiny penis and move on to what we think about rice. Rice is okay. I find it incredibly bland and just like filler carbohydrate.
Yeah, you know, rice just...
Joe, shut up. You forfeit your ability to speak this around, okay? So, rice, well, I understand you think it's plain. You can also cook it with various spices and sauces, and it's a great addition to any protein source.
Michelle would know about that spice life. She's more of a salt and pepper kind of gal.
Joe, I will smack you so fucking hard.
Why, Obama, that was actually pretty logical and rational. We must reward Joe for his good behavior. Good boy. Okay, Joe. What do you think about Ray's? I'm going to give you one more fucking chance, old man.
Listen, just because I look 20 years older than you doesn't mean I actually am Trump. You're just as old as me. And fuck, I forgot what I was going to say.
I knew a second chance would be no good. All right, Rice. Wait, do you have any bodybuilders in here?
Yes, I'm the prior world heavyweight champion in the men's physique division. I also placed 4th in the long schlong dong division.
All right. Before General Lupe gets to wild over here, I'm going to put rice over to B tier. It's pretty solid, has a lot of carbohydrates and no sugar, so we can't make it too low. What about pasta, also known as big noodles?
Well, you know how I feel about big noodles, Donald.
Yeah, we know, but I don't know why you're mentioning noodles. I thought you were a big fan of BBC.
All right, bring it back, put it back together. So pasta, I would say, is pretty much just like rice, only tastes a lot better. Sugar for the healthy carbohydrates.
Oh my God, have you guys seen that one YouTuber who always cooks pasta and he goes, bon appetito, bitch?
Oh yeah, oh my God, I actually really like that guy, even though he cooks with his shirt off. Guy!
What's wrong with cooking with your shirt off, Donald? I cook shirtless in my house all the time.
Donald just wouldn't know the level of intimacy it takes to cook a full course meal for your lover with your shirt off day after day. He only gets pussy in 3-minute intervals once a month.
Oh, fuck. Did I leave my sex ration documents in the White House? I must have.
Yes, you did, Trumpy Wumpy. Unfortunately, we learned all about how you like to roll cavatelli in your underwear before you get to it.
Wait, I didn't read that part.
Oh, all right, enough. Let's not get too deep into my personal life with Melania. Okay, before I talk about you and your wife, 12-inch long wiener.
Okay. Yeah, you know what? Fine, let's not do that.
Yeah, so pasta, you know, it comes in all different shapes, flavors, sizes, thickness, girth, circumference. I dig it.
Okay, so then it's agreed pasta is going into a tier. Next up, what do y'all think about red potatoes?
Joe asking about you because you look like a damn red potato.
Why did you have to call me that, you know? I get PTSD.
You have PTSD from potatoes?
You can't even say the word potato. Look at him, his head is turning red.
No, it's not. Aha, shababes, ahaha, G.
Oh, God, I think he's having a seizure. Someone please pick us up off the ground so he doesn't bite his tongue.
Oh, wait a minute. It's the time for my morning dump again. That's the only time I hear those words.
Seriously, what the fuck? Joe!
Someone called for, honestly, the potato is the OG carb source. They call it starch for a reason, and potatoes got the most starch in them.
Yeah. S tier for starchiness.
No, bro, I'm gonna go a tear just because I'm Scottish, so fuck your potatoes.
Damn it, you biased prick.
Sometimes that's just the way the drone rolls Obama. What do you guys think about bread?
Is he S tier? I mean, come on. Jesus, the 13. Apostles' bread has been around forever. You can make it with anything. You can suck it however you want. And most importantly, you can swallow it very, very easily.
You be sucking bread like that, Joey?
I'm confused.
You know, they used to just suck the bread down as soon as they made it, almost like inhaling it back in Jesus' time. That's what they did.
Joe, where in the Bible does it say that they suck bread?
I'm about to smack the fear of God into you, boy.
Smack that all on the floor.
Smack that. Give me some more.
Shut the fuck up, you dirty whore. Listen, bread and butter, who in their right mind does not like bread and butter?
True. That Obama especially loved butter my buns. But seeing as you're married, Michelle, I'm sure you enjoy that much more than I do.
Not gonna lie, my cheeseburgers always slap so much harder when the buns are buttered.
Buttery buns, biscuits, and bamboo barnacles. What the heck just happened?
Basically, we just ranked bread without you. It's going to S tier. How do you guys feel about fruit?
Fruit, as I found out the hard way, is not to be overconsumed.
Yeah, my doctor told me that.
I hope you speak to that man very frequently, Joe. Fruit is absolutely amazing. I mean, holy shit. A watermelon, oranges, and grapes all fucking day. Tastes just like cookies.
No, they don't. Donald, maybe that's why you're so fat. You can't eat too much fruit, turn straight into fat.
You didn't know that? Come on, man.
Okay, it's not my first rodeo. They say that shit, but I be slurping down bananas like it's my job.
That sounds like something Obama would say.
You racist ass.
Is it racism, or is it the fact that you married a gay black porn star?
Yeah, I'll let you decide, Barack.
Okay, fair enough. But you're not placing this above A tier.
All right, fine. All the fruit is definitely elite. So I gotta throw this one into B tier.
You fat shit.
That's enough out of you, Joe. Okay, next up, what do we think about oatmeal?
Oatmeal is like one of those things that you know you should eat, but you just never do.
What do you mean, man? I've been eating oatmeal my whole life. How do you think I lived to the right page of 132?
I'm not gonna lie, oatmeal is definitely extremely healthy and it makes me shit buckets. However, there's just something about warm oatmeal that disgusts me very, very deeply. I can't go higher than C tier.
Normally I would say, you know what, Donald, you're crazy, but when you think about it, multiple probably aren't even eating raw oatmeal. They're eating the ones with the dinosaur eggs and the dried fruit inside of it, which contain a lot of added sugar. I'd throw this shit into trash tier for deceiving people.
Where was all this kindness when you were out bombing Syrian children? Obama?
Hey, what's wrong with the ones with the dinosaur eggs? Shit slaps.
Okay, just because you like them, Joe, I had to throw these in the trash. Dear, I don't understand what it is with oatmeal and old people. Maybe oatmeal and old people just sound too much alike. Anyway, I'm getting a little bit loopy here with Loopy Joe, so I'm going to have to say good night.
Always so
sayonara,
quick to
bitches.
leave.
Yes, sorry, Joe, but I got to go too, my man.